because we had it as a today's special. It literally flew out the door with that beautiful breeze because it's a 4-speed fan. And then, like I said, you're going to charge it up. You're going to make sure it has all the power, and you're going to take it to every single place that you need it. Do you need it by the pool? Do you need it at the beach, on the porch, while you're at the grill cooking? This is fantastic because not only is it powerful, not only is it going to give you that cooling breeze, it oscillates too. So it is giving that air, it's moving it all over the place, and that price, how are we even able to do this price? $54.99, my friends, plus you're not going to have to pay for shipping. It's going to come right to you. We are taking care of that shipping cost. Shipping and handling free. $18.33 to get it home on Flex because you can spread out the payment over 3 months, my friends, interest free if you pay it off in the 3 months. I would say right now, with a lot of people on the line right now, use that QR code to shop. Grab this. I'm telling you, it was a today's special. People were freaking out about it. But I will say that you don't have to worry about any other things. It comes with a fan, of course, your charging cable, and a remote. Annabelle Sherman. Come in here, girl.
Yes, it's my first PA day. Hey.
Oh my God,
I love
so
this
great
sign.
to have
It says
her
home
here.
sweet home. Hello,
Home
HSN
sweet
PA.
home.
And that's where we're at, and that's where I'm standing. I'm standing in PA today. Isn't that wonderful?
It's so great to see our friends.
Thank you.
Your
It is.
beautiful face.
It's comforting, right, to see the same people, and it is to you as well. We know it's comforting for you to see the same
They
faces.
all wanted to, right? They were worried, and a lot of our friends who shop with us were saying, "Is it going to be our same guests, our same products, amazing brands like, of course, LivePure?"
Like LivePure, yeah.
Here you are.
And we knocked this one out of the park.
You
Why?
did.
Because you can buy a fan that just goes left or right, but you don't get a fan that does left, right, up, down, and then into that circle. So what's important here is you're getting a full oscillation in double directions. So it's 83% up and down, 75 left and right. So that means you're sharing that cool breeze, which is important. Now, with this size, it's hard for you to tell at home, and I had a lot of people reach out to me like, how big is that? Is it just a personal fan? No. It can be a personal fan because it's about the size of a dinner plate. But what's important is it actually is a whole room fan.
It's a whole
So if you're thinking,
room.
I want this in my bedroom, I want it in the nursery, yes, it is a whole room fan. The reach is very big. It is our most powerful HSN fan with the features of that left, right, up, down. Now, if you watch the fan head, you'll be like, it's like a little robot, Vonabelle. And it is. When I took mine home, I felt like I had to give it a name because it had this little robot head on it. You know, you just like want to give it its own little name.
It's so cute, like it's looking all around.
And thank you for that. So we're getting a close-up of all of the features. So even though this has a small price, it has all big features, okay? So you have your, oh, sorry, I got her little toe. You got your off on, so you have your left, right, you have your up, down, then you have your power. So we have low, medium, high, and turbo. Now, that's where LivePure really steps up its game. Lots of fans have low, medium, high. You expect that. But we give you turbo. So that's that extra boost for when you came in with 12 bags of groceries. Or you just came in from the baseball game. You're like, please, give me a fan I can stick my face in front of. Yes, this is that one. And then, of course, you have a light feature. Now this is cool. Well, first comes the timer. So I like the timer because let's say you really want a cool breeze because you do not sleep well hot.
Right.
You want a cool breeze so that you can get to sleep, but then maybe you don't need the cool breeze after that. You can use the timer. And then lastly is this light feature right there at the corner. Okay. So some people do not like those blue lights. That's a great shot. Thank you. So now look. Close up of those blue lights, where'd they go?
Gone.
They're gone. So if you like to sleep in a dark room and you don't want the lights of electronics, watch. On, see that blue? And then we'll go off. Yep, no, let them catch me up. Because I have a lot of people say, oh, I hate when the appliances have all those lights. And now we're gonna shut it off. And so you could see,
look at that.
See those blue lights? Now I'm gonna turn it off. Ready? You see all the light blue? Okay, gone.
Gone.
There. Gone. Thank you very much for that because I actually have had a lot of people who are like, I put a piece of tape over the lights because it's too frustrating. Thank you. So we're going to show you that once again because I know it can be frustrating and LivePure really listens to you. It's really important. So blue lights, here they come, blue lights, and then we shut off those blue lights. and then on. So you can really see. So you can have the dark room.
Too.
Yes, and you know, I was leaning right in there, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
And that was on like turbo, I think. So that's important.
Gosh, there you
so
go.
now I reviewed all the features with you. So this is a powerful fan. It is a whole room fan. It is a nice size. I think it's over 12 inches tall. Yep. It's about the size of a dinner plate. And everything that you saw, that when I introduced you to them right here on the panel, those are available right here on the remote as well. So let's say, because this is a powerful fan, and you're sitting across the room, and you're in your comfy recliner, and you go, oh, I meant to put that on turbo. Let me do that. Well, you can do it with the remote, okay? So that's important. And then we gave you the cord.
Can I ask you a question about your cord?
Yes.
Can it work plugged in?
Yes.
Oh, love that. And it can work not plugged in, obviously.
Yeah, but I like it because then you're not using any of the rechargeable power. If you're at home, you simply plug it in. Now we do, it's a USB. You're going to add your own block. Why? Because we know everybody has a ton of blocks now. We didn't need to give you that. Use your block. And then this part is a USB-C. That's what goes in the back. And USB-C is the new standard of the industry. So we gave you the most recent technology. It's almost 40 inches, so if you're plugging in, it just makes it easier. I hate when they give you a little cord that's like this, and you're like, I can't even reach. So LivePure gave you that. And another thing they gave you is USA-based customer service, Emily. So if you have a problem or a question, we take that call right here in America, answered by an American, and people really appreciate that. And this is a great fan if you don't have one, because you can bring it wherever you're going. It is rated to use outside. So here's some great examples. You can take it to your pool, you could take it to your porch, you could take it to the beach. If your kids are going to camp, whether they're in a tent or a cabin, they are going to need a breeze source, and this is a great breeze source. So send it with the kids. If you have children and grandchildren, and you're going to sit through those games at baseball and soccer, and you're sitting on the bleachers, and you're actually saying to yourself, man, I wish I had a fan.
Yes.
Bring this with you. Sit it right there on the bleacher next to you, and because it rotates, you're getting the breeze on every part of your body, and anybody sitting next to you is going to think you're pretty special because you brought the breeze to share with them as well, Emily.
You're going to be the hero, right? Yeah. Just think of all the things. I love that you talked about tailgating and a lot of your prior presentations, because you know there are preseason games that are very, very hot. It's during the summer, and you're thinking to yourself, oh yeah, football's during those cool fall months. No. You could live in a hot weather state. Think about the things where you really need that moving air. Camping. I mean, we're always sitting outside our campers or in tents, and you're like, oh man, it is sweltering today. I wasn't prepared for this. Yes, you were, because you can take this baby with you. This is really great. I mean, the fact that this is a $105 value normally, and that's HSN deal price. Right. People were buying it up at the regular price, but we were offering it to you for almost 50% off, which is kind of crazy considering it does all the things. Like, it doesn't just blow the air. It moves. It has 4 different settings. It has the light that you can switch off. It is the power behind LivePure, who makes some amazing air purifiers, lots and lots of fans. Look at the construction here. Can you walk us through it?
So this is a little peek into the internal. So that blade is showing you how the blade's in there, and it goes low, medium, high, and turbo. Takes the air from the back, forces it through with power to the front where it can deliver you that cool breeze. Now, rechargeable battery, that's a lithium-ion battery like you have in your laptops, for instance. Vertical and horizontal oscillation, which other units don't give you. They'll give you the left to right, but they don't give you left, right, up and down.
Right.
Easy to use control panel. I went through that with you. Lots of choices from the rotate to the left, right, and shutting off those lights, multiple speeds, and then also the remote. To have that is nice. Like, even though this is a great price, we didn't leave out the remote. We didn't take it away.
Yes, I love
that.
So
I love that's important too. And then it is rechargeable. Now, we've talked about some fun things, like if you're the weekend warrior and you want to use this in the garage, but you would have to run a 20-foot cord back to that back wall to be able to do that. You don't have to. Charge this up and then take it out to the garage with you. You put it in your car because you know you're going to stop a few places with the kids or their grandkids. Even in the backyard, if you have a pool, you want to put these around the pool so that everybody gets a breeze. Perfect for, I have a screened-in porch in my house, and that is perfect for that, to add that breeze so that it feels comfortable so you can sit out and enjoy that porch. But those are fun things, but we should talk about something serious.
Yes.
What about
emergency
brownouts,
preparedness,
blackouts, hurricanes? tornadoes. Do you have a rechargeable fan so that even when you lose the electricity, you'll be able to have that cool breeze delivered to your skin? What does a fan do? A fan's job is to get a tremendous force of wind to meet your skin, evaporate the sweat, and cool you down. This is our most powerful. So if you're looking for the workhorse that will deliver the most powerful breeze, this is the one you want. And also has great features. And then the rechargeable just makes it perfect, because even if there's a room that the cord is not in a convenient place, and you'd have to run a cord in your house, because not every house is constructed the same. Sometimes old houses they have one outlet and it's 10 feet away. Here you can recharge it and use it wherever you want. I love this example because I do have to weed at my home, and I usually last about 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, I gotta go in. But the job's not done. This will help you get that job done. So in this, you're seeing the table, the picnic. It's perfect. If you rent shelters for birthday parties, which we do in my family, and put this there and everybody will love you. One time I brought one of the rechargeable fans with me. We were doing a Bible study in the park, and I brought it and people were like, "You brought that? Oh, I love you. How do I get one of those?"
I know.
So if you want to win friends and influence people, have a rechargeable fan. And with LivePure, you're getting that confidence of having the USA-based customer service, being able to shut off the blue light so that you can sleep better, and you get the power. So I think this is a really good choice for almost anybody at a great price point.
Especially when the air gets stagnant. I'm thinking about my friends who go down ashore. Okay, I'm up here, I'm back in Philadelphia, right? I'm gonna go back to the Jersey Shore. The one thing I can't stand is when you're not getting that offshore breeze. Because what's happening? The wind is blowing in from the bay, it's blowing the flies, and they're biting your legs. If you have the LivePure blowing right there, every single one of your friends all lined up in your little beach chairs, they're gonna be like, you are the hero of the day, because it's strong, right? We're talking about the distance that it carries.
10, 12 feet, you will feel it at the other end. And I love what you said about the bugs, because you know you're sitting trying to enjoy it and you get the flies and the bugs, and especially if there's food. And what do people want? They want a good fan, but this fan is also going to cool you and give you. Now don't forget, this is rated to be outdoors as well. It is rechargeable. It's a fast recharge, and then you get to use it up to 10 hours. And now always on rechargeable fans, it depends on, are you using all of the features? Do you have it on low? Do you have it on turbo? So the time difference is there based on that. But this is one that you can count on if you do lose your electricity and you need a source to deliver that cool breeze, especially if you have toddlers or an infant or senior citizen at home who they can't be too long when it gets too hot and you need that breeze. This makes it easy, and it only weighs about 4 pounds, so it's easy to take wherever you're going. You don't go, oh, I have to lug something heavy. No, 4 pounds, you pop it in your car, charge it every night, then bring it wherever you're going. I love it for the outdoor parties. I think it's such a great asset. And of course, we just have gray today, but of course, it's been the decorator color for, I don't know, about 5, 6, 7 years. So
it's a perfect neutral.
It is a great neutral.
It'll go with everything. Really quickly, before we run out of time, I did want to mention, if you already have an EcoFlow, which we sell here at HSN, this is not going to take up any space on that EcoFlow where you plug in, because you're going to need it for all your refrigerators, all your devices that you need during those emergency preparedness times when you have severe weather. This is just going to charge up. You can unplug it and then run it cordlessly anywhere. I love this. It's such a great device for the fun, and of course, like you said, some of those serious times too. Thank you so much, Bonneville. It's so great to have you.
Good to have you too, and good to see you from PA.
From our home sweet home.
And you know what? I'm looking forward to going to the Jersey Shore. I've never been to the Jersey Shore, even though I was originally a New Yorker, so I'll take your recommendation.
Yes, please. We have some beautiful beaches. I hope you have to let me know which ones you go to, because I love to hear about it. We are moving right along, because again, like we said, we are brand new in our home here in PA, and of course, Home Sweet Home is where it's at for all the great innovations that are going to help you in your home for all those beautiful events you have planned for the summer. If you're trying to stay organized, we have an amazing offering from Origami coming up in just I'm gonna say a hot minute. But really quickly, I wanted to mention, if you are not already an HSN card member, please do not wait. Get it now. Reason being is that we are offering you not just, of course, no annual fee, extra flex, but you are getting $25 that we are just sticking into your account. We're just throwing money at you so that you can go ahead and spend it towards anything you might love in the next several hours that we are shopping together. This is a great, great added benefit, because we love free money. You know what we also love? We love free shipping, and this next item has that too. Again, this is a customer pick, but I will say it's not a surprise because pretty much everything from origami